Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be taking a look at the 12 budget bikes for 2026 that are actually worth buying. Number 12, Royal Enfield Hunter 350. The Royal Enfield Hunter 350 is one of the few budget bikes for 2026 that truly makes sense for riders in the USA who want value without regrets. This motorcycle keeps things simple, honest, and usable, which is exactly why it works. The compact size and clean street-focused design make it easy to live with, especially for city riding and short highway runs. It looks modern without trying too hard, and the build feels solid for the money. Power comes from a relaxed single-cylinder engine that is tuned for smooth riding, not speed records. That matters for daily use. The throttle response is calm, gear shifts feel predictable, and the bike stays comfortable even in stop-and-go traffic. It is not built to impress on paper, but it delivers where it counts: steady performance and low-stress ownership. In the USA, pricing is where the Hunter 350 really stands out. Expect it to sit around the low $4,000 range depending on dealer fees and state taxes. That puts it well below many rivals while still offering fuel injection, ABS, and modern reliability. Another strong reason to buy is running cost. Fuel economy is excellent, maintenance is simple, and parts are affordable. You are not paying for features you will never use, and that keeps long-term ownership easy on the wallet. As a budget bike for 2026 that is actually worth buying with no regrets, the Royal Enfield Hunter 350 delivers honest value. Number 11, Honda Rebel 300. The Honda Rebel 300 remains one of the smartest budget bikes for 2026 for riders in the USA who want reliability first and zero ownership stress. The low seat height and lightweight frame make it extremely approachable, especially for new riders or shorter riders who want full control at stops. The single-cylinder engine focuses on smooth delivery and everyday usability rather than raw speed. Power comes in predictably, the clutch is forgiving, and the bike feels calm even in heavy traffic. On city roads and suburban highways, it feels composed and easy, which is exactly what most riders actually need. In dollar terms, the Rebel 300 is hard to beat. In 2026, pricing typically lands around $4,800, making it one of the most affordable full-size motorcycles from a major brand in the USA. That low entry price is backed by Honda's long-standing reputation for reliability, which means fewer surprise repairs and strong resale value down the line. Running costs are another big win. Fuel economy is excellent, routine service is simple, and parts are widely available across the country. As a budget bike for 2026 that is actually worth buying with no regrets, the Honda Rebel 300 proves that smart design, fair pricing, and proven reliability still matter more than hype. Number 10, Yamaha MT3. The Yamaha MT3 stands out as a budget bike for 2026 that makes sense for USA riders who want a sporty feel without overspending. Its sharp street design looks aggressive, yet the bike stays practical for daily use. The riding position is upright enough for comfort, but still feels connected and alert, which works well for city roads and short highway rides. The parallel twin engine is the key reason this bike earns its spot. Power delivery is smooth and consistent, making it easy to ride in traffic while still offering enough punch to feel fun on open stretches. Throttle response is clean, and the bike stays stable at higher speeds compared to many single-cylinder options in this price range. Pricing in the USA keeps the MT3 competitive. In 2026, it usually sits around $5,000 before dealer charges. That price gives you a twin-cylinder setup, ABS, and Yamaha's proven reliability record. For riders who want a modern naked bike without stepping into expensive territory, this is a strong deal. Ownership costs stay reasonable. Fuel economy is solid, routine maintenance is straightforward, and Yamaha parts are easy to find across the country. Insurance rates remain manageable compared to larger displacement bikes, which helps keep yearly costs predictable. As a budget bike for 2026 that is actually worth buying with no regrets, the Yamaha MT3 delivers everyday usability with just enough edge to keep riding exciting. Number 9, Triumph Speed 400. The Triumph Speed 400 is a budget bike for 2026 that feels far more expensive than its price suggests, which is why it earns real attention in the USA market. The design pulls from classic roadster roots but stays clean and modern, making it a bike that looks right in almost any setting. Build quality is noticeably strong for the segment, with solid paint, tight panels, and a finish that does not feel rushed. The engine is tuned for usable power, not bragging rights. It delivers smooth acceleration, strong low-end response, and relaxed cruising that works well for both city streets and highway stretches. Throttle control feels precise, and the bike stays composed even when pushed harder. Price is a major reason this bike makes sense. In 2026, the Triumph Speed 400 typically lands around $5,000 in the USA before dealer fees. For that money, you get a well-balanced chassis, ABS, modern electronics, and the backing of a brand known for long-term reliability. It offers more substance than many bikes that cost the same or even more. Running costs stay reasonable. Fuel economy is strong, service intervals are practical, and Triumph's growing dealer network in the USA makes ownership easier than in the past. As a budget bike for 2026 that is actually worth buying with no regrets, the Triumph Speed 400 proves you can spend smart and still ride something that feels genuinely well made. Number 8. Kawasaki Eliminator. The Kawasaki Eliminator brings a clean cruiser-style approach to the budget bike space for 2026, and it works especially well for riders in the USA who want comfort without bulk. The low seat, relaxed ergonomics, and manageable weight make it easy to handle in daily traffic while still feeling stable on longer highway runs. Its design stays simple and functional, which helps it age well over time. The parallel twin engine delivers smooth and predictable power that fits real-world riding. Acceleration is controlled, not aggressive, and the bike feels calm at cruising speeds. In terms of dollars, the Eliminator sits in a sensible spot. For 2026 in the USA, pricing usually comes in around $6,500 before dealer fees. That price includes modern safety features like ABS and the proven reliability Kawasaki is known for. Compared to larger cruisers that cost far more and offer little extra value, this feels like money spent wisely. Ownership costs remain reasonable. Fuel economy is good for a twin-cylinder cruiser, maintenance is straightforward, and parts availability is excellent across the country. The Eliminator's biggest strength is how balanced it feels. It is not trying to be flashy or oversized, and that restraint makes it easier to live with every day. As a budget bike for 2026 that is actually worth buying with no regrets, the Kawasaki Eliminator proves that comfort, reliability, and fair pricing still matter most. Number 7. Royal Enfield Meteor 350. The Royal Enfield Meteor 350 fits perfectly into the budget bike for 2026 category for riders in the USA who want comfort, simplicity, and long-term peace of mind. This motorcycle is clearly built for relaxed riding, with a low seat height and an upright posture that feels natural from the first mile. The design is classic without feeling outdated, and it works well for daily rides as well as longer weekend trips. The engine is tuned for smooth and steady performance, which is exactly what most riders want from a bike like this. Power delivery is calm, predictable, and easy to manage, especially in traffic or at highway cruising speeds. Pricing is one of the strongest reasons to consider the Meteor 350. In the USA for 2026, it typically sits around $4,800 to $5,000 before dealer fees. That puts it well below many cruisers while still offering fuel injection, ABS, and solid build quality. For riders watching their budget, this is real value in dollar terms. Ownership costs stay low. Fuel economy is strong, service intervals are simple, and parts remain affordable. Insurance costs are also lower compared to larger cruisers, which helps keep yearly expenses under control. The bike is built to be used regularly, not parked to avoid repair bills. As a budget bike for 2026 that is actually worth buying with no regrets, the Royal Enfield Meteor 350 delivers comfort, value, and stress-free ownership in one honest package. Number 6. CFMoto 450 CLC. The CFMoto 450 CLC is a budget bike for 2026 that makes a strong case for riders in the USA who want a modern cruiser feel without paying premium money. The low and stretch stance gives it a confident road presence, while the seat height and relaxed ergonomics make it easy to ride every day. The twin-cylinder engine delivers smooth and usable power that fits real-world riding. Acceleration is clean, throttle response is controlled, and the bike stays composed during highway cruising. In dollar terms, the value is hard to ignore. For 2026 in the USA, pricing usually lands close to $6,000 before dealer fees. At that level, you get modern styling, ABS, a refined engine setup, and features that many brands charge more for. It undercuts several established names while still feeling solid and well put together. Running costs are another reason this bike earns its place. Fuel economy is respectable for its size, routine maintenance is straightforward, and CFMoto's dealer network in the USA continues to expand. The 450 CLC proves that you do not need to overspend to get a comfortable, good-looking cruiser that works well day to day. Number 5. Kawasaki Vulcan S. The Kawasaki Vulcan S stands out as a budget bike for 2026 because it offers real-world comfort and strong reliability without pushing the price into luxury territory. The long, low stance gives it a confident cruiser look, but it stays easy to handle thanks to a balanced chassis and manageable weight. For USA riders who want a bike that feels planted on highways yet friendly in city traffic, this one checks the right boxes. The parallel twin engine delivers smooth, steady power that works well for daily riding. Acceleration feels controlled, highway cruising stays relaxed, and the bike does not struggle when you need to pass or hold speed. In terms of dollars, the Vulcan S sits in a sensible range for 2026. In the USA, pricing generally falls around $7,300 before dealer fees. That price brings proven Kawasaki reliability, ABS, and a drivetrain known to last with basic maintenance. Compared to heavier cruisers that cost more and return less, this feels like smart spending. Ownership costs remain reasonable. Fuel economy is solid for its class, service needs are straightforward, and parts availability across the country is excellent. The Kawasaki Vulcan S proves that spending carefully in 2026 can still get you a comfortable, dependable cruiser with no regrets. Number 4. Honda Rebel 500. The Honda Rebel 500 continues to be one of the safest budget bike choices for 2026 in the USA because it blends approachable design with proven durability. The low seat height and balanced weight make it easy to control at slow speeds, while the longer wheelbase keeps it stable on highways. It feels modern without being complicated, which is exactly what many riders want. The parallel twin engine offers a noticeable step up in power while staying smooth and predictable. Throttle response is clean, highway cruising feels relaxed, and the bike never feels stressed during normal riding. This makes it suitable for daily commuting as well as longer weekend rides without feeling like too much bike. Price is where the Rebel 500 earns its reputation. In 2026, USA pricing typically lands around $6,500 to $6,800 before dealer fees. For that amount, you get Honda reliability, ABS, and an engine known for long service life. That combination keeps repair risks low and resale value strong. Running costs are another strong point. Fuel economy remains good, maintenance schedules are simple, and parts are widely available nationwide. Insurance costs are also lower than many bikes with similar power, which helps reduce long-term ownership stress. The Rebel 500 delivers dependable performance, sensible pricing, and everyday comfort, making it a smart buy for riders who want zero regrets in 2026. Number 3. Suzuki SV650. The Suzuki SV650 has earned its place as a budget bike for 2026 because it delivers real performance without dragging ownership costs into risky territory. The upright riding position feels natural, the chassis is well balanced, and the bike stays easy to control whether you are commuting or riding long highway stretches. It looks simple and purposeful, which suits riders who care more about how a bike rides than how loud it looks parked. The V-twin engine is the core reason this bike stands out. Power delivery is smooth, strong, and usable across everyday speeds, making it feel confident without being demanding. Throttle response is predictable, highway cruising is relaxed, and the bike stays stable even when pushed harder. In dollar terms, the SV650 remains a solid deal in the USA. For 2026, pricing usually sits around $7,800 before dealer fees. That money gets you proven Suzuki reliability, ABS, and a platform that has been trusted for years. Compared to many newer bikes that cost more and deliver less consistency, this one still makes financial sense. Ownership costs are another strong point. Fuel economy is reasonable for its power, maintenance is straightforward, and parts are widely available across the country. The Suzuki SV650 proves that in 2026, smart spending can still buy a bike that feels fast enough, reliable enough, and worth owning long-term. Number 2. Royal Enfield Classic 350. The Royal Enfield Classic 350 remains a strong budget bike for 2026 because it focuses on comfort, stability, and long-term ownership rather than chasing trends. The riding posture is upright and relaxed, making it well-suited for daily use and longer highway stretches in the USA. Its weight gives it a planted feel on the road, and the simple, familiar design holds its value better than many modern-styled bikes. The engine is tuned for smooth and steady riding, which fits real-world conditions far better than aggressive setups. Power delivery is calm, throttle response is predictable, and cruising at legal highway speeds feels easy. This makes the bike stress-free to ride, especially for those who care more about consistency than fast acceleration. In dollar terms, the Classic 350 stays affordable in 2026. In the USA, pricing usually falls around $5,000 before dealer fees. That price includes fuel injection, ABS, and a mechanical setup that is proven to last when maintained on schedule. For riders watching both purchase price and long-term costs, this is a sensible choice. Running costs remain low. Fuel economy is solid, routine service is simple, and parts are affordable. Insurance costs are also lower than larger or higher-powered bikes, which helps keep ownership predictable year after year. The Royal Enfield Classic 350 proves that a calm, dependable motorcycle can still be a smart buy in 2026 with no regrets. Number 1. Yamaha V Star 250. The Yamaha V Star 250 earns its place as a budget bike for 2026 because it delivers simple, proven riding without hidden costs. Its low seat height and light weight make it easy to control, especially for riders who want confidence at low speeds and in traffic. The classic cruiser styling still works on American roads, and the bike feels approachable rather than intimidating. The V-twin engine is tuned for smooth, steady output that suits daily riding. Power delivery is calm and predictable, which helps new riders build skill while also appealing to those who want relaxed cruising. It handles city streets well and stays composed at moderate highway speeds without demanding constant gear changes. Pricing is one of its biggest strengths. In the USA for 2026, the V Star 250 typically sits around $4,700 before dealer fees. That makes it one of the most affordable cruiser-style motorcycles from a major brand. Yamaha's long reputation for reliability also means fewer repair surprises and solid resale value. Ownership costs stay low across the board. Fuel economy is excellent, maintenance is basic, parts are easy to find, and insurance rates remain among the cheapest in the segment, which matters for long-term ownership. In the end, the Yamaha V Star 250 proves that in 2026, spending less can still mean buying right, riding easy, and owning with no regrets. And with this, we have reached the end of this video. Make sure to like it and subscribe the channel for future upcoming videos.